HVAC people!
Alright, so I'm heading on to several no heat calls here in Texas. Got a lot of ice on the road still, but I'm trying to get to the customers. I've been getting a lot of plumbing calls. Also, people ask me, do I do plumbing work? But I'm not doing any plumbing work, but the plumbers are bagged up. Maybe sometime I can go and just shut the water off, but I'm not gonna get involved with it, because when I get there, just for their insurance claims, you know, they're gonna want a receipt. So now they'll tell, cause I know a lot of people that's doing the work, but I'm not gonna do it. Cause they'll tell you go ahead and do it. They just want the water, you know, fixed, cut on, and stop flooding. But I don't want it to backfire on me since I'm not licensed, so I'm not gonna accept any plumbing calls. The pipes in my house busted. I had copper 3/4 PVC busted. But look, I shut the water off.
In a quarter mile, use the left lane to take the Texas 99 South ramp.
I shut the water off less than a minute. I started, of course I didn't record it, but it would have been a good, something good to record, but I was just worried about saving my house and saving the ceiling. So shut the water off and located the leak and sealed it with, by brazing. Cause I didn't have any 3/4 couplings or anything for plumbing pipe. But we got water, so we good. But it's a lot of water that's, I mean, a lot of houses is getting damaged right now.
Use the left lane to take the Texas 99 South ramp, then merge onto Texas 99.
Yeah. So I think all the roads are back open up. So like I say, I got about 5 no heating calls I'm gonna try to run. But we'll see how it goes. And I'm already booked into next week also, so it's gonna be kind of busy. We'll see what we got when we get there. Hopefully I can get some footage. Just a little rant real quick, because the government and the city was telling people they gotta be careful on these bridges. There's ice. The government was telling people not to, you know, drip their water, because they wanted to preserve the water pressure. And that's why a lot of people pipes bust. Because if you'd have triggered the water and turned the water on to all the faucets, you probably wouldn't have had this problem. So many pipes busting. And they're probably not going to pay for all the damage that was caused. So once I got my pipes fixed, I've been running my water ever since, because we still getting a lot of hard freezes. I'm not going to even play with it. They're just going to have to lose water pressure. We don't have any water at all. But I'm not going to risk damaging my home for the water pressure. And that same thing with the AC. They say we're gonna have rolling blackouts. We was without lights or power for 48 hours. But before all this happened, they told us conserve the energy and turn the thermostats to 68. If we was to do that, they still turned everybody's lights off. So it was bad communication. So can't listen to the government, I'll tell you now. Run your water and run your energy. Yeah, turn your heat on. Because if we'd had our heat set to 78, at least we could have had warmth for a little longer. Because it got to like 48 degrees in our house with no power for that longer period of time. Like I had a video that I was even cooking outside on the grill, because unfortunately we got an electric stove, which I'm gonna change to a gas stove so we can at least, you know, heat up the kitchen or cook whenever necessary. But there's people out here that lost their lives because by a click of a button, they turn the power off. Usually when we lose power, maybe the electrical line freeze or a tree fall down on the power lines. But they, from a click of a button, they shut the power off. And it's, a lot of people just don't know no better. They were doing by whatever it took, and people were driving their car inside the garages and dying of carbon monoxide poisoning, that they trying to do whatever it does to heat up. You know, of course, a lot of people know not to do that, but some people just don't know. They'll do whatever it takes to try to warm up. There's people had infants that just gave birth, they came home. You got elderly people, so they doing whatever it takes to, you know, keep their family warm. Unfortunately, as far as the ignorance, they just didn't know. Ignorant, that's not a bad word. It's just that you don't know. And unfortunately, people lost their lives because Texas was not prepared. We wasn't even below zero. You know, they weren't prepared for this temperature for a couple of days, 36, well, 48, 72 hours. They weren't prepared for a hard freeze like this. You know, I can see we had temperatures like this and snow and ice for a month or two, and we lose power, but we couldn't even handle it for a couple of days. That's sad. So, I mean, that's my little rant. Just don't listen to the government. Protect you and your family. Run your water. Make sure those pipes don't freeze. Cause I took caution. I think I made a video of me insulating my pipes, and that still didn't help. And then the people that build the house, they didn't wrap the copper pipes with insulation. It's just bare copper up there in the attic. Because the water is not under the foundation. It's just bare copper. So, and we got vents up there. So when that cool air blow across that vent, it's gonna freeze. But lucky I filled up my gas tanks in both of my trucks, so we got gas. That's another thing. A lot of these service stations lost power. Some people got gas at the service station, but they can't pump it because they don't have power. So it's just a big mess. So anyway, hopefully I can get some footage. This service call and several more today. So we'll see how it goes. All right. So I just turned it on. It's 52 degrees in the house. So it's running right now. It's probably going to turn back off. thinking it's gonna go off, so I'm gonna wait a while, see if it go off an alarm. I need some insulation or something on here. Serial number got 930127170. I think that's 1993. Better probably ice up there on that flue pipe early. Seems to be running now. I'm gonna let it run for a little while, heat the house up, clean that pressure switch out. want to let it run for a while, but I'm gonna shut it off. I want to clean it out and let it run for a little longer. So I'm gonna cut the video, let it run for about 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna kill the power. Alright, so I'm gonna shut the power down. Seems like it's running with no problem now. Got this nail. Make sure the filter downstairs is clean. Fire back up. Auto, on. Thermostat may not be working in auto. Firing up with no problem. See if I can go out back and see if anything stopping that flue pipe up. Like it's running with no problem. They say it wasn't working at all. That's the only thing we're turning on was the fan. This one is running good, so make sure we ain't got no obstruction up there on the roof. the ice probably melted around that pipe up there now. Alright, I'm gonna run it with the door on also. I've seen strange things when you put the door back on, it shuts off. So, but it was running with the door on earlier. Never heard of that brand. Quatro. I know they got dogs, so I'm gonna go check the filter also. I hate these kind of calls when I get here and start working properly. But everything seems to be working fine. No limit switching, nothing open. The only thing I can really do is just monitor it. Have me again, just tell them to call me back. Unfortunately, sometimes these things happen. They were saying it was just blowing cold air. I don't really know if they have the thermostat set right or what. But it's already heated the house up 4 degrees since I've been here. Not showing any signs of turning off. I like the cars that where you can go in something extra, an alarm or not working. It's fine up perfect. I'm gonna go on the roof and look around there. Hopefully I can see it from the ground. So it's the backyard. So that flue pipe, the ice up there. Could have had ice around it. They say it been out for about 2 days. That tree right up under it. But it's blowing good now. I'm seeing the thing on that other side is flooded pretty good back here, so I can't walk over there. I'm gonna call it good though. If it happens again, they just have to call me back. But it is blowing, and it's been out for 2 days. But I bet you any kind of money. Probably some snow got around there. I don't know. Tripping that pressure switch off.
I can feel that warm coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely heating now. And it was out about 48 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Where your filter at? Let me see.
Yeah, we just changed it.
Okay, you did change it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it warmed up for about 4 degrees now, so we should be fine. I'm gonna set it for 72.
That's fine.
That's fine.